Hello, Gemini. Ramblin Mike here. We're going to play some tarot cards today. Thank you for sharing your time with me today, Gemini. Also, I want to thank you all for all of your likes, all your subscribes, and all your amazing comments as well, Gemini. You guys have blessed me again. I do want to thank all of you that have reached out to me for some personal reads. You guys have absolutely kept me busy. Thank you for that as well. I'm going to try to open up to some video reads. There have been some people that have requested some. I'm not sure how that's going to go because just the telephone reads have kept me rather busy. But at this particular point in time, all that information will be down below, how to contact me about either a phone read or a video recorded read. Also, if these readings have blessed you and you would like to bless me, that information is down below there too. You can donate a cup of coffee to Ramblin Mike if you would like to do that. I would definitely appreciate that as well. These readings will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for mid-March. Love and relationships. They can absolutely talk about love. They can talk about relationships, families, all kinds of things, however they're interacting with you. And of course, they cannot be for every Gemini on the planet. So if these readings resonate with you, run with them. If they don't, throw them out. Also, my cross watchers, you are absolutely welcome here. Even though I'll be saying Gemini a lot, these may play out from your perspective. Now, with all that being said, Gemini, let's play some tarot. I've been shuffling your cards and meditating on this for a while. Let's see where it goes. Here we go. Okay, they want to talk. Here we go. I'm going to tune in here. Hey, Tarot, hey, love team. Gemini is here to play with us today. Let's tell them what they need to know most for their highest good. I want to thank you for clarity and accuracy on my part. Help Gemini to hear what they need to hear. Help me to see what I need to see here. Thank you for it all, love team. Here we go, Gemini, cutting the cards. Gemini, the first card out of the deck is Queen of Wands. It is a face card. This has a potential to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands is an amazing person to me, to be honest with you. Just full of fire, passion, exciting. You know, the party doesn't start until the Queen of Wands shows up at the party. Great confidence within themselves. Willpower that cannot be bent. If anybody, you know, many of you already know who this Queen of Wands is, the little black cat, you know. She's very magic. She's absolutely very magic. Let's see what crosses over this Queen of Wands right here. Three of Pentacles crosses over top of the Three of Wands. You know, this can go in many directions. We'll see how this is playing out here, you know. Classic tarot in the books definitely talks about working on something that is important to you, the foundation of it, you know. It is an absolute work card. But, you know, straight out of the bat, Gemini, there are three people in this card. I'm not going to jump to any conclusions as well. But let's see where this spread goes, you know. Because one thing I do know about Queen of Wands, you know, is that if you don't pay attention to her, she's going to go find somebody that will. But this is absolutely about working on a foundation of something that's important to you, Gemini. Let's see where this goes as this spread opens up. Bottom of the deck is a Judgment card. I see which way this might be going here. Not going to jump to any conclusions again. Judgment card is a major arcana, major life force card, Gemini. It talks absolutely about, you know, making a judgment call. it is a card of taking a moment to look at your life, the past, present, and projected future, and decide if you want to continue on with that, or if you'd really like to come alive, truly to who you really are. It is a card of an awakening. It does show Gabriel the archangel blowing the trump of God, raising the dead. It is about an awakening of some sort. Taking a moment to look at your life and decide if you want to continue on with the way that it is, or if you would like to go, kind of phoenix from the ashes situation. Ultimately, the judgment card to me is about realizing that you are creating your own reality from the inside out. It is a major, major card of realizing that we can have our life any way that we want it to be, see it the way that you want it to be, focus on that and manifest that. In the recent past, well, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Eight of Cups is, walking away from something that is no longer emotionally fulfilling to you. It's kind of what I felt in this situation from Jump Street. Five of Cups in the tarot is the saddest card in the tarot, and Three of Cups in the tarot is the happiest cups in the tarot. Shows this character, he has his wand of passion in his hand, and he is walking away from these 8 cups. They're stacked up nice and neat in the tarot Illuminati, which means, he's not walking away from all this love walk that he's put into himself, but he's definitely heading out, in my opinion, to the next card in the tarot, which is 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, heading out to find his 9th cup, because something that he found that was emotionally fulfilling at one time is no longer emotionally fulfilling to them. The moon card, the moon here always speaks with me of following your intuition in this situation, and it does flash back to this 3 that showed up right in the middle of the tarot right here. It can talk with somebody that, 3 people in the relationship. Could have found yourself, classic situation in tarot, in that love triangle situation. Let's see where this goes from here, Gemini. This is nice up on top of your spread right here. The Princess of Wands. Absolutely, princesses always talk about, the potential of messages coming in for you right here. This is about heading out on a road for yourself, like I said right here. Heading out for your wish fulfillment, your 9 cups. This right up here can talk about you, Gemini, heading out on a new road of passion for yourself, a road of passion that you have been desiring for a while, right here with that judgment card, taking a look at yourself, your life, deciding if you want to continue on with the mundaneness or if you really want to come alive to who you are. Absolutely looks like many of you have walked away from something that was no longer emotionally fulfilling to you and heading out on a brand new path of passion and excitement, something that you've wanted for yourself, some of that wonderful, healthy selfishness and messages coming in, or, you shooting out messages to somebody in that arena. I really like how this is turning around for you. I mean, I love that judgment card on the bottom of the deck, Let's do what's best for us, Gemini. Now, next card out is a face card. This is nice right here. This is, could be who's sending the messages to you or who you're sending the messages to. This spread's unfolding, rather clearly for me right here. This is the Queen of Cups. It is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could mean something to you, may not mean something to you. But this is somebody that's, she's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this queen as well. She is the empath to me. She's somebody very, very spiritual, full of agape love. Very, she's the nurturer of the tarot deck. Somebody that's very soothing and comforting to you, as well as to others. That's what's in her cup right there. She has a big cup, and she holds it up dear to her heart. That is full of all of her spiritual giftings, intuition, psychic abilities, the dreamer right here. She has the potential to be an amazing catch. And like I say, none of these face cards have anything to do with gender. They have to do with personality types. So it looks to me like, Gemini, many of you have found out that found yourself in, a possible dreaded love triangle, found it not fulfilling to you in any way, shape, and form, heading out in a new passion, something that you wanted for a while, possibly maybe somebody that you've known for a while, possibly this water sign right here. Looks really nice, looks really good to me, Gemini. Let's see where this is going. How Gemini sees themselves right here. This is absolutely an air card. Another face card came up for you, Gemini. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is Gemini right here. In your spread right here, your face card. And this is, the great strategist of the tarot deck. This guy right here is brilliant. Gemini, you guys are just absolutely brilliant. Great with communication skills, sure and confident with himself or herself. Like I said, gender ain't got nothing to do with this. And, this guy will make head over heart decisions. Absolutely looks like you're making a head over heart decision right here, Gemini. Let's see where this goes right here. Exterior influence on this situation. Wow. Another face card, Another face card has showed up. Got a lot of people going on in your world here, Gemini. Face cards all over this place right here. This could be the energy that you're walking in or the energy that somebody else is walking in. Once again, it's King of Pentacles. Wow, a lot of people here in this spread. But this is somebody that's sure and confident with themselves. Somebody that is focused on the coin, in a love or relationship spread. It could be somebody that you were dealing with that was more focused on making money than dare I say, the emotional part of it. I do see, walking away because there was not emotional fulfilling. Exterior influence is the king of the coin right here. You could have been dealing with somebody that was really more interested in chasing the coin, and that happens in this world, But Gemini looks like, you got great passion on the inside of you. Money comes, and looks like to me like you're heading out to go find this person right here that is spiritual and a nurturer for you at this particular point in time. It's pretty much what I'm seeing with this. A lot of energies that are playing out here. And, Gemini being head over heart in this situation. Head over heart, because this kind of energy right here, this is an amazing energy. And you can fall for this person very easily. They are very exciting and very fun to be with, But maybe they were more focused on the coin than the emotional aspects of it. It's really what I'm seeing laying out here on this spread for you. Hopes and fears right here. 10 of Swords can play out both hopes or fears. Hoping that this cycle has ended for you, hoping that there's no more swords in the back, when you find out about a situation like this, that there, possibly has been a love triangle, a three-party situation going on. It's right in the middle of the spread right here in the midst of all these people. Hoping that, as you go and you reach out to meet somebody new, hoping that this is not going to end up with swords in the back either, 10 swords laying dead on the beach, I always just shake these out. Let's just shake these out. Oh, I like that, man. Shake them out. Shake them out. Out. What I do see here in this card is a cycle end right here. a positive one for you, Gemini, coming out of this situation that hasn't been good for you. You know, healthy selfishness for you first, Gemini. I see this new day dawning in the back. I really like the way the spread is coming out for you. These can be quite challenging, but over the next 2 weeks could be very nourishing and very healthy for you as you come out of this situation that you have found yourself in. You know, follow your bliss. Follow your bliss, Gemini. That's what I see here. Follow your bliss, you know. You're very smart, not easily fooled at all. Gemini is just sharp and on top of it right here, you know. Let's see what the outcome is here. Let's see what this outcome is. I really like this for you, Gemini. It looks really positive, full of healthy selfishness for you. Oh, look at that, man. Ace of Pentacles came out as an outcome right here. This is nice. This is like the whirlwind card, you know, for me. It can represent money, you know. It can represent a nice, solid, committed relationship. I love using the Celtic cross because, you know, you're crowned up here with a passionate new beginning in arena, something that you've been wanting for a while. In the immediate future, we have, you know, a face card, somebody that is passionate, nurturing, and caring. And then we've got here a solid new beginning in that arena as an outcome for this situation. I really like the way these cards have laid out here. There are a lot of people on these cards, but really I see just a couple of people. I see Gemini here, you know, making wise decisions for themselves about which way to go, heading out passionately down a new road to somebody that they probably already know, possibly. Somebody that is very special to them, is very spiritual, is very nurturing to them, that's going to lead to a brand new solid beginning for you, Gemini. Powerful. This is the whirlwind card. It can mean anything. It really can. Money, new home, engagement rings. I've seen this card show up for all kinds of amazing things. An amazing outcome on this situation right here, and a cycle end for you, and a new day dawning. This is really a nice, clear spread for me about walking away from something that's no longer emotionally fulfilling to you. Bottom of the deck, weather over the whole thing. Yeah, 8 of Swords, all up in your head about it. All up in your head about it. And that's the beauty of the tarot, ain't it? We can see it laid out in picture form in front of us right here. Helps us break out of these kind of mental situations, you know. Let's see what the tarot says the possibility of coming in for you. Instead of looking at what you're losing, let's go ahead and look at what you're going to gain right here, you know. Because that's all this is. I always see this card as feeling trapped, but coming out of it. Coming out of being trapped in the mind. That's the only place we're ever trapped, Gemini, is in our mind. And sometimes, Gemini, air signs, you know, I can say this as well because I am an air sign, have a problem with overthinking situations, you know. Just let this unfold the way that it's supposed to unfold for you, Gemini. I can see that this person, you know, really rung your bells at one time. But if they're not being right, to you, if they're running around playing with somebody else, you know, if they're sticking knives in your back, leaving you for dead on the beach, you got to let it go because it really looks like something wonderful is coming in for you. You know, many times when we release this kind of negative energy, immediately it opens that door up for new energy to come in for us. And that's really what I see in this tarot spread right here with this amazing nurturer that's on the board and a passionate new beginning for you that you've wanted for a while, Gemini. Let's play with a couple of these romance angel cards here. It's a really nice spread. Let's just go ahead and get out of our head and let things unfold the way that they're supposed to unfold for us. No more swords in the back. No more swords in the back. Here we go. Romance angel. Let's do 3 cards for Gemini, please. 3 cards for Gemini. The first one is healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive. You know, lots of karma involved here, no doubt about it. Forgive, you know, and heal yourself. heal your family issues. Like I said many times, these read out not only for love, but they read out for family issues as well. So this, and forgiveness is not for them. It's for you, Gemini. It's for you, If you don't forgive, it's like, well, I'm going to drink this poison until you're dead. This unforgiveness, I'm drinking this unforgiveness till you're out of here. It don't work like that, You got to release that from inside of yourself, Forgiveness is powerful medicine for you, Gemini. Here we go. Because there's definitely some forgiveness that needs to go on with Ten of Swords on the board. And like I said, that forgiveness is for you, Romance Angel, two more for Gemini. Thank you. 2 more for Gemini. Thank you. There you go. Express your love. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. For many of you, I'm telling you, I see somebody new coming in. Somebody new coming in. Could be really, really, really good. Could be what you've been looking for. You've been passionate, desiring something wonderful to come in. I see it on the spread right here. This says go ahead and express your love in this situation. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. I like that. Many of you, Gemini, may be the ones that need to reach out to this new person right here, or this person that's on this board, this Queen of Cups that's on this board right here. Many of you already know as I'm talking who I'm talking about. Here we go. 1 more for Gemini, please. Oh, man. The big W came out here. Yeah, look at this. Wedding. This situation involves marriage, the big M word. Let's just go ahead and call it a committed relationship. I mean, look at this right here. Gemini, man. This could be really good. Could be walking away from something and walking right into your 9 of Cups right here. This is good, man. Go ahead and express your love. Go ahead and heal yourself. Forgive and let go for you. This is amazing, Gemini. I'm loving this for you right here. Tarot, let's do 1 more major for Gemini right here. 1 more major for Gemini. Thank you. 1 more major for Gemini. I love it, man. It is the Emperor. The Emperor is, sure and confident of himself. Stable. Love this guy. He's large and in charge. He's got his armor on because he's been through the battle, but he's no longer in the battle. I love this outcome for it right here. Stable and secure, something moving into something solid. Moving into something solid right here. I'm loving this finality for you here. And he's just chilling in his chair. He's got his world right up here. He's just chilling, seeing it the way that he wants it to be. Has his scepter in his hand. Does have an Ankh symbol on it. For me, that talks about soulmates, twin flames, all that kind of fun stuff. Does have that on his scepter right here. Hey, Gemini, this is a really fun spread for you. Go ahead and get out of your head. Let things unfold the way they're supposed to. Because, man, you got something really good coming in for you. Yeah, keep eyes wide open here, Gemini. Hey, enjoyed it once again with you, Gemini. Namaste. Love and light. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye for now, Gemini.